Hello guys, and welcome back. It finally happened. This is what I woke up to this morning, unfortunately. My first violation. I was reacting to a Tom McDonald song, COVID. I spoke on the pandemic. I guess I gave some numbers that somebody didn't agree with, but I also stated that I wasn't 100% sure on them. You know, I tried to cover my bases because I didn't want to break any rules. I further proceeded with what I said with, like, this is information verifiable by cdc.gov because I had assumed that was a reliable source, you know. I got a lot of information from cdc.gov and the video was taken down. So what does this mean? Well, I appealed it. It was almost instantly denied. It honestly made me question it a little bit. So I did tweet at YouTube. They told me that they were going to look into it and they would get back to me on it. But yeah, this is what I saw when I went to the video this morning. Yep, I have broken community guidelines. So that does put a warning on my account, unfortunately. I honestly never thought I would see this day. But moving forward, update on my dog. A lot of you are following the video where I talked about my dog. I talked about him in two separate videos. It's my husky. The biopsy results had come back. You know, we paid like, I think it was $7,400 for his spleen to be removed because he had cancer in his spleen. Of course, they said that the spleen removal, you know, everything would be fine. Days later, the biopsy comes back and they inform us that he actually has aggressive cancer elsewhere. But you know, it gets better. We brought him back to the vet yesterday. I guess his glands aren't the color they're supposed to be. And they stated that they should have been like red already or pinkish already, but they're not quite there yet. And they informed us that he still may have internal bleeding, which is obviously super sad. Like, not really anything I could say about that. I mean, $7,400 down the toilet, and I don't want to have to come to a point where we need to bring him back for something else because that's just money we don't have. Like, the $7,400 was money we didn't have. I had to apply for, you know, when you go down to the vet and they make you apply for those loans if you don't have the money available. And I've already maxed that out. I'm actually over $400, meaning the grand total came to $400 over, and they sent me a bill for that too. So the whole situation's a mess, honestly. It's super depressing, and I just haven't had a good past few days. This is just icing on the cake, you know. And now I know moving forward to just not even talk about the pandemic. Don't bring numbers into it, even if it's statistically factual, you know. Even if you can verify the information, you can go to a website, a government website, and it's verified information. Just don't bring it up because you're still going to get hit for it. Again, they did say on Twitter that they are looking into it. They told me to comment on there and if there's any information I missed in my appeal. But I mean, honestly, my personal opinion, and everybody who's watched the video since I've uploaded it, because I've re-uploaded it off the website, and everybody who's watched it agrees that there's no misinformation in there. Because I also clearly stated I am no medical professional in any field, and I know my numbers were not 100% correct. But with that being said, thank you for checking out this video, guys. Have a beautiful night as always. Peace.